Libra, welcome to Yvette Tarot. I'm Yvette and I'm about to give you your reading. So if you like the reading, please thumbs up the reading, subscribe, also share the reading. Take a resonate, leave the rest. All of it cannot be your story. We're starting with what's the T? Dodging bullets, blocking bad energy, escaping toxic people. Haters can't touch you. What the hell, Libra? All right. Let's keep it moving. You dodging bullets out here. Somebody's giving you bad energy, trying to escape something. Ignoring, left on red, avoiding messages, and giving the silent treatment. So, yeah, you're ignoring someone. Yeah. It says it clear as day. You dodging the bullets because the person could have bad energy. Okay, they're trying to get you hooked. That's what's going on. They're trying to get you hooked to them. They're not liking the fact that you are dealing with other people and that other people have your attention. They kind of be seething underneath by that when they can't find you or they can't talk to you or something like that. They're fishing for comments. They're watching your comments to see if, you know, on your social medias, if people hearting your pictures or making suspicious little comments. And they're study looking you up. They're watching you. Somebody's watching you, Libra. Okay. Let's see. Let's check. You could be the one that's getting ignored. Yeah. You could be the one that's getting ignored. They're into you. So you could have some kind of sexual encounter with them to the point where they are doing all this. They want to force you to be with them. And they are, when you move, they move just like that. So they're trying to steal your ideas, duplicate your style, feed off your creativity. So yeah, they're into you. Okay? They're sitting up here reflecting. Reflecting about how you guys got together and all that kind of stuff. So you stay on their mind. You're rent free in somebody's damn mind. All right. So let's talk about the reflecting. What's going on? What's too late for sorry and regret never posted? This could be baby mama, baby daddy, you know, that is not wanting to let you go. It could be somebody that you could have been dealing with for a long period of time too. Then again, this could be family. Don't have to be like a significant other. Take it how it resonates, because a lot of you guys are single out here, you know. They want to know how to get close to you, right? They want to be chained to you. And they could be very toxic. Very toxic. Like they could have bad attitude, the type of person that, you know, this person don't have shit to do. That's what it is. They want to be your wish fulfillment. They want to be somebody that you can be with and only be with them and only them. But let's keep going. You got a new person coming in. You've been putting in the work for a new person. This is why this other person is getting ignored. Let's see. Hooks. Or you could be putting in work for yourself. Because, like I said, I see that you guys are single. And I see that, yeah, it looks like you could be nurturing yourself, working, that kind of thing. Minding your business, right? Because this is where your happiness lies, okay? But there is going to be some justice. Things are going to balance out. The person that's trying to get you hooked is going to balance out. This person think that they're being slick by trying to do little innuendos, trying to, you know, thinking that you're not paying attention to what's going on. When they're trying to they trying to hook you. Yeah, fishing for comments. Yeah, so you got your heart shut off to them. You're not trying to be like with them, for them, that kind of thing. They got other people anyway. Yeah. They got other people that they deal with. But they're laser focused on you. It's looking you up, cyber stalking, studying you. Ooh, Libra. This could be somebody from your past. This, like I said, this could be a baby mother, baby father. You know what I'm saying? Oh. Okay. So, you're closing out things that don't, people, places, and things that don't serve you anymore. Okay? You're closing out, you're starting new beginnings. This person is trying to keep you anchored with them. They're trying to not let you go. They don't want to let you go. They could be keeping stuff over to their house of yours that makes you come back to come and get. And this is having you losing sleep and things like that, because they're stressing you here a little bit because they're so into you. They're probably calling you a lot, trying to always talk to you, trying to make sure you at where you at. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got something going on, but the karmic wheel is definitely going to turn for this person. Forcer, they trying to cross boundaries with you, and this is what's getting you kind of upset. Now, this could have done happened in the past because you left this person out in the cold. You're not trying to deal with this person. You're walking away. You've been fighting with this person because this person wants to keep forcing themselves upon you. It's been fights and arguments, disagreements, everything. They're accusing you of this person, that person, this person, that person, copycat. They can't see you though, with the magician. They can't see you. They even get frustrated because they can't see you. Look at this, the King of Wands. You're an attractive person. That's why they're stuck to you. That's why they're trying to get you hooked. They want to copy what you do. Because this is all they care about. They want a passionate new beginning with you, but all they care about is... So you must have had spicy time with this person way too good, because you now you got somebody that you can barely get rid of. They've been hanging around in your energy for quite some time with the 5 of Cups, 6 of Cups here. So they've been hanging around in your energy for quite some time, and so they feel like they are going to be your main person. But I don't see that in your reading. I don't feel like that this person is your main person. I bet you when we go right into the tarot, and because it's what I'm hearing, there's somebody else that you have your eye on that this person knows about, and who don't want you to go towards that person. This person is better than this person who's trying to hook you and everything. This person got all the bells and whistles, and they don't even understand that, because they gotta... I don't know why I shuffled them cards right then and there. I was going to do it when I get offline. I mean, get off the camera. All right, so here's some tarot. We're finna see what's going on, Libra. Yeah, you thinking about traveling, you know, stepping up and just traveling and stuff. Mm. Yeah, you ran away from this person. You're running away from this person, and it's all of a sudden where you get away from this person. Let me see. Aquarius. Jeez, y'all air signs got some people all in you. You gotta stop having good sex with these folks. You are well aware. And you walking away. Some of you guys could be getting a new car. You're definitely walking away from this person. Definitely. Because you're focused on your money. And you're focused on moving forward with your life in a different kind of way, another creative kind of way. Some of you guys could be trying to start businesses or have a business going. And you feel like you need to point your attention in another direction. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, all these cards wanted to come out, and we're not taking all of them. We're not taking all of these. Jeez, oh Pete's. Okay. Get these cards together. They fell all over the floor. You got so much to say, Libra? You got a lot to say? All right, let's get another card for you here. Yeah. Look like to me it's getting ready to be, it's closing time. Time to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. That's what it is. You're looking for your happiness. You're ready to be happy. You're ready to travel. You're ready to do some other things. You're not really impressed by the people that you have been dealing with. People that at one point in time you wouldn't hesitate to drop everything to come and deal with them or hang with them or whatever. You're ready for your happiness now. And you're ready for something different, something new. You could be raising children. Yeah. Your intuition is strong. And you know, some of these people that want to approach you, know that they want to approach you. You got some that's been in your past that just completely leaves you alone, don't bother you, don't, you know. Every once in a while you might talk to them, but it's not to where they're obsessed. Yeah, the reason why they so stuck on you is because the devil energy. They want to be chained to you because you're the emperor or empress. You already know this. I feel like, Libra, you brought them some good spicy time. You treated them with charm, that kind of thing, and they just got hooked on all of that. To the point where once they get you, or they thought they was going to get you, that they was going to be very obsessive over you. And that's why, even while you were friends and everything, you guys, they were being obsessive while you guys were just friends. Who is that? Why are they coming over here? Where do you know them from? Or they could know some people that, you know, they could know some of the people that you dealt with and they don't like them. Okay? You got this person got other people as well. I mean, look at these. They got other people that they deal with as well. But they're stalking and watching you. Why is the Tower here? my Libras. Why is the Tower here? Because there was a sudden change. Yeah. You don't... This person doesn't feel like a star to you anymore. Like you used to like them and all that kind of crap, but you walked away from them. You did. You walked away from them. They really still they want to be with you, but you're not trying to hear it. They still want to be with you. They want to be in this relation. They want a relationship. I don't think that you have a relationship with them. I feel like you are single. I feel like I'm talking to a single Libra, to some single Libras here. Yeah, you too busy nurturing yourself, taking care of yourself, moving out their way. You're focused on your money. You're focused on work. You know, you want to play, but you ain't trying to play. You know what I'm saying? You feel like you're not going nowhere right now. You're not moving like you want to be moving. And that's frustrating you. Along with this person that's nagging you, I mean, it's making me feel like you're kind of catching an attitude. And I feel like that this person is going to come in on the wrong time. And it's going to be some kind of get the hell out of my face issue. Don't come back over here no more. I'm not looking for you. You're not going. That's why I said you put this person out in the cold. But they thought that was just because, you know, you guys were having spicy time. They thought that they was just getting ready to take over your life. They thought that they was going to be the pilot over your life. Okay? You got the world here. So you're at the point to where you done walked away from all of this stuff. You're on to the next. You're on to something new. This person is upset now because they thought that they had you. They thought they had you hooked, but they didn't. It's making me feel like you're going through a little bit of depression. I wouldn't say full-blown depression, but it's making me feel like you're going through a little bit of depression. Why's the High Priestess here? Yeah, you done got clarity. Now you done got clarity. Now you're starting to say, you know what, I'm going to start doing my own thing, moving forward, get myself together, so that when you do come out and play, you're ready. You know what I'm saying? You're ready. That's where you want to be, Libra. You want to be ready. Yeah. Ending these things. You ended it with this person. Like you walked away from this person. Yeah. They still trying to see what you're doing with the Five of Wands here. And see, this is when you're talking to your spirit guides. This is Aquarius energy here. Something new is coming in. Yeah, something new. It's going to be either new money or it's just going to be a new person that comes around you. I feel like it's going to be new money. I feel like your money is getting ready to go up here. You have to break free from these people who was on this bullshit. You got the Queen of Wands right here, the back of the Queen of Wands. It's like you don't want to. You already know that they're moved on to other people, so you don't want to have nothing to do with them on that. And you got the Six of Pentacles. So yes, your money is getting ready to look. It's going to start picking up. It's going to get to the point where you're going to be able to allow people to borrow money and won't be broke and all this kind of stuff. Only because you made this one decision to leave this person, this toxic person alone. Because the toxic person would have had you in some sort of hole. And I feel like you already knew that. And you guys are looking like the Empress here. This is the Empress card. You're building an empire. That's what you're doing. That's the Ace of Pentacles there. You're building an empire, but you can't do it around toxic people. I feel like, Libra, some of you guys are trying to change. You're becoming more mature. You're moving from the choppy waters to the more calmer waters, to where you don't want to be bothered, where people is not going to know where you at. I feel like somebody that you are thinking about, or somebody that's on your mind that you really want to deal with. I feel like you want to be with that person. But I do feel like that, like, you don't want to be with that person right now. But that person is not, that's not the person that's obsessed and bothering you and all that kind of stuff. I feel like this person is minding their own business and doing their own thing. But you want to ride off into the sunset with that person and move into somewhere that's different, so it just be you and them. And with the Queen of Pentacles, like I said, your money is picking up. That money is picking up. You're going to get up and go. You're going to get up and move. Yes. And you're very nurturing as well. Yeah. And you got the strength for all of this. So don't think that you're this weak person. I feel like you're in a little, some of you guys are in a little bit of depression, but I feel like you have your strength still. All right? So let's see who's closing out. And you got the King of Pentacles, that money. Some of you guys are going to get married too. You got the Queen and King of Pentacles. Some of you guys are going to get married. I just don't think, for some of you that are still single, I don't think that you're going to be doing it right away right now. Because some of you guys are still single. I see that. Bottom of the deck, you are guarded with the Seven of Wands. You're keeping yourself, I feel like that maybe some of you guys could be hermiting right now, like in hermit mode. You got people that's around you that don't want you to deal with other people. Yeah. This person, you or this person could be feeling like you're in despair right now. But things are going to turn around for you, Libra. Things are going to turn around for you. Let's see. Yeah, because you're focused on work. You just like, I got to go to work. I keep going to work. That's why I said that's that little bit of depression with that despair. You're going to get a message from someone, a text message from someone. Or you're going to be sending out that text message to someone. And you're going to go down a new pathway. Things are going to change for you, Libra. So right now, whatever little rut that you're in, it's only temporary. This is not going to last very long. You may be feeling a little bit discouraged or whatever of how things are going, or going too slow for you or something like that. You just don't, you're trying to stay away from poverty or people who don't have any money, who may want to depend on you for paying their bills and taking them out and all that stuff. You're trying to stay away from that kind of stuff. But your money is definitely coming in, because I see pentacles all through your reading. Okay? And pentacles talk about money, abundance, prosperity, worth waiting for, divine timing is at work at in your love life. So things are not going to move as fast with this person. I don't feel like this is a new person. I feel like this is somebody that you probably have in mind that you could have dealt with before. Maybe you just didn't have time for them. You know, at the time that you was dealing with them, you didn't want to get into a relationship with them because maybe you were exploring your other options, but you're finding that your other options is not panning out the way this one person is. And I feel like it's just one person. Wedding, this situation involves marriage. So, like I said, some of you guys could be getting married. Mm-hmm. Finance and career, it says financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So this is the reason why you're not trying to move towards being in a relationship with somebody, because you're trying to get your finances together, and I can see that through this reading. The person that is obsessed with you, their finances is not together either, and so you feel like two people being together without their finances together is one broke household. You know what I'm saying? So it didn't make you no sense. So you decided that you was going to go off by yourself and get your finances together. But I feel in this reading you got somebody in the back of your mind that you really want to be with. This person who's obsessed with you was codependent on you. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. Okay. Chemistry. Whoever you're thinking about, whoever's in the back of your mind, you know that you and this person have strong chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here, and that's what it is. It's a strong magnetic attraction. When you get around this person, you and this person, y'all click very well. Yeah, you do have strong chemistry. I feel like you guys can talk to each other about anything, but I also feel like that you guys have a strong sexual chemistry as well. So let me see, who's these signs? Mr. Thang Thang is gonna try to put their sign on me, y'all. You'll know, I won't. Oh shoot, I got two. We got the sun, which is like the sign of Leo. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Leo, or Leo's the one that's being obsessive. You got Venus here, and that is a Libra or Taurus. You could be dealing with your same sign. Mercury, that is a Gemini or Virgo. That's their planet. And then Leo comes out again. At the bottom of the deck you have Sagittarius. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Sagittarius. So here's what I see here. You could be dealing with a Libra or Taurus, a Leo. You could also be dealing with a Gemini or a Virgo or a Sagittarius. All right. All right, Libra. This has been your reading. So, take what resonates, leave what does not on the table for somebody else. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. I'm out.